Oh, hello there. Check this out. Hello there. How's it going? I meant to be streaming Thursday, but I got really sick on Thursday night, so that was unfortunate. So instead I'm streaming today. And I may try to stream tomorrow too. So we'll see what happens there. But that's besides the point. You're streaming some Kingdom Hearts 2 as is classic tradition. Always gotta stream this game when I come back. Because it is my favorite game of all time. And then we're gonna stream some Randomizer here today. Gonna have some fun with it. My hair's kind of wacky. My hair's kind of wacky. It almost looks a little bit better with when I can let it down a little bit, you know what I mean? But gotta use my comfy headphones. My very comfy Hyper 3, whatever the fuck they're called. Headphones. Yeah, we'll be streaming some Kingdom Hearts today, possibly something else tomorrow. If I'm streaming tomorrow, it's not gonna be Kingdom Hearts, is what I'll say, but I might not stream tomorrow. We'll see. But I digress. Dude, something I have been enjoying is with the new MP4 format that you record on, you can put chapter names. So I can put like when I'm just faffing around at the beginning and when the run actually starts. So that's fun. Which I will swap. Thank you, Fubar, for your help. See you later, buddy. We will swap over to Randomizer, and I can do. Yeah, dude, it's really cool. The new I forget what it's called. It's like MP4 something or another. It's basically a way so that the MP4 can be safe, because previously, if you recorded an MP4, it would, if your stream crashed midway through or whatever, it would completely corrupt the file and you wouldn't be able to use it. So you always recorded an NKV. But now this new MP4 style is like it is a safer way to record an MP4, and it allows like you to automatically put chapters into it, so it like so it has the chapters for when you insert it into recording software, or if you just put it on YouTube like as a full stream, you can just take those chapters and put it in the description and be like, here's the chapter. So like, without even having to do any work and go back and like find where the chapters are. So that's really, really fucking cool. I really appreciate that. You know, innovations in streaming are very, very awesome. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. I'm gonna pump the brakes on it a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, so really cool feature. I'm gonna use it right now. I'm gonna do run start. Save. New chapter, run start. Alright. Current chapter, run start, dude. That's so cool. That's so fucking cool. Alright. Let's get right into it. We're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer. As is tradition, like I said. Yeah, it's not important at all. Just kidding. I'm just gonna vibe. I'm gonna chill. It's a vibe stream. Because it's nice when you get a game. Oop, I did it wrong. I did this wrong. Yeah, see how rusty I am. You're supposed to do this first, and then you go over here because there's a second chest now. It's nice to play a game that you're. Oh. You're so used to in the modern day that you're like, I can just do it and not even care. I want to do party attack, right? A little bit of menuing at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts runs if you've never seen it. We just go through and check what we have. Oh my goodness. I have 10 magic on the Kingdom Key or 10 strength on the Hidden Dragon. That's crazy. We're going to start with strength because we don't have any magic. Even though it has MP Hysteria on it, which is really funny. So we're going to want to yoink this and this. We want to take everything off of these goofballs because we don't want them to use them in situations where we want to like kill ourselves. We don't want them to, oops, accidentally use them, and also the ether. Very good. We don't have anything else. Ethers are very good in these kind of runs. We're just gonna go right off the rip. We're gonna do the old classic. I don't know. I haven't like watched streamers play this game in a while, so I don't know if like this is still the go-to method early for just like getting XP. Answer report 13. Agrabah has one important check. Interesting. Okay, we might drop an Agrabah early. Ooh, and the reflect element. We're gonna back out real quick just to make sure that we keep that, just in case I fuck up this early fight, which is very possible. We're gonna put that on Y. Alright, is that where we're gonna put it on? Yes, we're gonna put that on Y. Alright, answer report 13. Agrabah has one important check, is really nice. We already got 2 checks here in Pride Lands, which is also really nice. See if I can do this correctly. Answer is no. I already screwed it up. I thought you could, if it was your first time, you could sit there and triangle them when they came at you, but I think that's only if it's your first time and you haven't backed out, because I backed out after collecting the chest. I think I actually screwed myself there. So now we want to go. Donald's gonna die, no big deal. We grab this guy. As long as Goofy... Okay, I messed up. I accidentally, I was locked onto the wrong gentleman. What the fuck? Get out of here. I locked onto the other guy and hit him an extra time when I should have swapped over. So yeah, the key to this is one of them surviving here. Donald lived. Oh, and Donald revived Goofy. Okay. Donald has cure. Okay, now we should be good. Unless I screw up like that. Literally all I had to do was hit the right button, and I hit the wrong button. Basically, we used that the triangle command to get one of them into headless form, which allows our 2 compatriots to kind of stun lock him because they're in party mode. Then we hit the other one that is in the... Okay. Rookie moves. That one was just, he landed too fast. That's what you didn't get launched into this guy. And then you hit the guy without the head once, and then you swap back to the guy with the head. Oh, they're both dead, so this is gonna not work. But we're gonna just try it out anyway, just in case, you know. So you go like that. You hit him once, and then you're supposed to swap over to this guy. And we made it work anyway. Oh, we don't even need Donald and Goobert, bro. What are you guys even here for? Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep them juggled in the air. And then they distract the other one usually, but because they both died, I had to just time myself, which wasn't that bad, actually. High jump. Okay. It's always fun doing another run of these when every time I do it, I feel like I explain it because it's been so long. I feel like I'm just explaining it every time. To an audience of myself, basically. But I like explaining it. It's fun. You'll see, I tried to position myself so I'm in Sora's head there with the camera. Hopefully, it doesn't block the health too much. But in critical mode, you usually don't get that much health anyway. So usually, watching your health in critical mode isn't that much of a concern. And hopefully my mic sounds fine. I definitely need to sit down and try to figure out some like best mic settings one of these days. Because, like I said, it's a little rough. And I noticed from time to time I'm peaking a little bit while I'm on here. So I'm like, oh, I'm a little... Should I like set that down or something? I did like a test recording and it sounded okay. Like I wouldn't say it sounded great. But yeah, I don't know if I'm peaking if it sounds really bad. It sounds Gucci to me. Okay, that's all I need to hear. Hey, that's all I need to hear. Hopefully, when I yell into the mic, it won't be fucking awful. Oh, you know what? I never put I'm actually gonna do that right now in the middle of this run. Dodge roll. Okay. Looking for quick run early. Quick run will help us do early Roxas if we want to do that. Not a cutscene. Hit that guy once so he doesn't kill you. Magnet Burst. Ooh, la la, Magnet Burst. Ransom Report 10. Beast Castle has 4 important checks. Ooh la la. We may be going to Beast Castle early. Alright, so we might be heading to Beast Castle a little earlier than per usual. We didn't get any. No. Donald already has Cure, which is like his best spell he can have, basically, right? Alright, Magnet Burst, High Jump, Fire Boost, Thunder Boost, Item Boost again. Yeah, he already has Cure, so. Good on that front. Next we are heading into... Do I do Halloween Town or Disney Castle next? Which one is the method I usually do? I believe it's Halloween Town. Yeah, I think it's Halloween Town. Because you do Disney Castle last because that's the best chance for you to get like a money bag so you can get ethers, basically. I think that's the idea behind it. Unfortunately, I have no movement abilities for Halloween Town though, which makes Halloween Town a lot slower. Yeah, there's an option that like comes default with the randomizer now, where it gives you all level 1 of the movement abilities. I don't like that. I like not having them at the beginning and having to be like, you know, where do I go? What do I do? That kind of thing. Wrong menu. You know, and like how can I optimize my run essentially to where I want to use these abilities or not. We want to customize everybody now to be on Sora attack. This makes it so they just don't mess with us. They don't mess with us in fights anymore. So they won't start fighting stuff without us fighting them. Party attack was only because of that one fight, just so that Donald and Goofy could help me out, even though they didn't. But to be fair, I trolled a couple times. So. But we swapped to Sora attack because... Ooh, aerial dodge, nice. We swapped to Sorial attack because that way they won't attack anything unless we attack it. So for that fight where we just killed ourselves there and the fight ended instantly, we wouldn't have been able to do that because Jack would have just immediately started, you know, going ham on them. Did I not put that on? Am I stupid? So Jack would have just started fighting them, and it would have ruined our chances to end it early. Sora attack online, exactly, dude. I did not put that on. Okay. I don't know why I was going into the menu and everything. Just hit the Y button, bro. Reaction boost good. Power Stone. Because we have Magnet Burst, actually, it might be better to swap back to the King in case we have better magic. Because Magnet Burst is disgusting. Scan! Oh my god, it's a 9-8 scan! We'll be swapping to this bad boy, holy! Did we not get any, We did. Oh my god, these are... what the fuck? These are great items here at the beginning, thank you. So we want to go to Limit. We want to be on Limit. So we can use Jack's Limit here.
Jack, prepare to scream!
It's a little scuffed, but we make it work. Oh, we pulled them both in. Let's go. Little scuffed there, but you know, we make it work. We make it work. Good shit. Quick one, a glide, which are our best like movement-based abilities. So early on, we're gonna be moving a little slow. Oh, you can just get. No, I definitely do Halloween Town second Feather Charm. Right? I definitely do Halloween Town second now that I remember, because you can. Are they supposed to? Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh. It's like, what? Huh? Why is he spawning there? I forgot you're supposed to walk in here first. But there's a Koopo at the end of this place as well when you leave here. So I was just delusional about the Koopo at the end of Disney World. I think I do this second after Disney Castle, I should say. So third, definitely. Alright. Go do Disney Castle. We got Peter Pan, so we can cheese Sayax if need be later. Which is pretty much all Peter Pan's good for. That's not true. He's okay if we need like safety net basically, and we don't have Stitch or Chicken Little, which are the Stitch and Chicken Little are the big boys. No, I do this third because you always want movement abilities for this area, which I don't have any. So you always try to get as many movement abilities as you can before you come here. It makes it a lot faster when you have movement abilities. Magnet. Okay, Shorty. Here's Crest. Early Magnet's pretty good, and we'd like to get second Magnet though, because that's when the ability really is good. First Magnet is okay, but it has some detriments. A Valor Form though, getting that early is both annoying and good at the same time, because Valor Form is annoying to level up. The fun fact about the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, it comes in with automatically the setting that turns it so that you can alter the settings in Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer so you earn XP at different rates. Valor Form comes in automatically at 7 times XP rate, and it still takes long as fuck. The Valor Form is disgusting in the base game. Level it up. Right. Magnet is going to be on the A button. MPD is MP Rage. That's not really good, but, you know. Put 2 become 1 on there instead. That's really bad strength. What has good strength? MP Astera, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. We want good strength when we're in Valor Form. That's all we care about. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna get anything good. And I also don't, since I was talking about what they do in like the modern day randomizer, where they give you like stats to start off with, or the growth abilities to start off with, I should say, which I'm not a big fan of. Notice they, unfortunate, weird spawning stuff that is gonna just take a bit. Mini. Please.
Let's go. This way. Let's go. This way. Let's go.
One of the things that they've changed that I actually kind of want to try is locking worlds behind like getting specific items. Like you can't go to a world or you can't go to a world second visit unless you have like some items. Like for instance, Hallowed Bastion is like
This way. Let's go.
the key card that you get for being a member of like
This way.
the Final Fantasy crew or whatever the fuck it's called.
Let's go.
The Hallowed Bastion Society of Peoples. You have 2 key cards that are like spread out in the world somewhere in chests, and you can only go to the Hallowed Bastion first visit after you get the first one, and you can only go to the second visit after you get the second one. You know, that kind of thing.
Let's go.
Which I think the key card already has a use. Yeah, I do this post there because I try to go to level 15 in this area.
This way.
But I think the key card has a use because it can unlock the door at the end
This way.
of Hallowed Bastion that has like one check behind it that you can only get. You can only get if you complete like all of Hallowed Bastion, but if you get the key card, you can get to it earlier, basically, which is really nice.
This way.
But that's just an example. Like other worlds have other kind of things that you'd have to get them from chests in order to
This way. Let's go.
use them essentially.
This way. Let's go.
So I'm running back and forth with the menu here just to grind out levels real quick. I want to get to level 15, preferably at the end of this. So yeah, I definitely come here third, for sure, because I remember I always try to get 14 or if possible 15 here. We might just be getting 14. It looks like.
Let's go. This way. Let's go.
I won't spend too much time here, but yeah, it looks like we're just getting 14.
Let's go. This way.
Mini,
This way.
come on.
This way. Let's go.
Alright. I don't know why anybody else noticing like the cutscenes appear to be like in low FPS? Maybe I'm crazy. It looked like they were for a second. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. Alright. We do have Reflect, so this fight shouldn't be that bad if I do it right. That shard.
What's that for?
Screwed up. I screwed it up. I didn't have a like quick run or something to get in close. I probably should have put on dodge roll maybe just for that. But... recenter myself over here. We don't get any money pouch, so we don't get our ethers, unfortunately. Which I like to usually try to have them, so you don't have to worry about them as early as possible. But looks like we're gonna have to be worrying about ethers this run. Can't spam magic. I think the last run I did on the stream actually had that issue too, right? No, it was I wanted Thunder because I wanted to go through Pirate's World really fast. That's what it was. And I didn't get Thunder for a really long time. That was the last run on stream, I think. Alright, let's grab these last 2 chests. You're supposed to grab these early, but I forgot. Luckily, they're right here at the end, so it's kind of hard to miss them. Just to check. 7 years ago? No, it was only like a couple months ago, I think, was the last time I streamed this. Let's see, Goofy Tornadoes on that. That might be a good buy. Donald Blizzard. Blizzard and Thunder on staves. That's kind of sucks for Donald. He's only going to have possibly fire off of a staff. Kind of sucks. because he has cure on his other stuff, his main stuff. He might be turbo as well. Maybe tornado, I think, is better. Because tornadoes keeps enemies locked. Loved that run. Thank you. Alright, so where are we going now? We are going... I want to stop Agrabah real quick, just to see if we can get this first check out of the way. This one item that's here, in this early area. Should we do the method here where we just die real quick? So the fun thing about Agrabah is in this first area, there are no enemies here if you do it well. Not just in this area, but in a lot of different worlds. If you see Donald and Googler walking around, or like Mickey or anyone else, that means no enemies will spawn. So you're good to dick around in the area. There's a lot of item checks here early on in Agrabah, before you have to actually do anything. So checking proof of connection. Well, there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's our one check. I'm just going to finish off this area, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Because that is the only check, that is the only important thing in this world. Agrabah is, for all intents and purposes, done, and it is also one of our 3 important checks to beat the game. That's nice. Appreciate that. I should note that I don't have any like really hard stuff on here. I think I just have the absent silhouette bosses, which is maybe the only difficult bosses, possibly. So, alright, I want to do it here. Beast Castle. So yeah, Agrabah's done. What that also means is that, which I don't like, is that whatchamacallit, Lion King World, Pride Lands, is hinted. Because in order for a proof to be in a world, it has to be a hinted hint, which means that the world that hints it also has to be hinted. Which means that the world that hints it might have a good chance of also having a proof in it. And going back to Pride Lands after that first initial visit fucking blows. So, let's hope Pride Lands does not also have a proof in it. We're back here in Beast Castle. Another world where you take that early kind of get hit and take damage so you can skip the fight. The long-ass fight. I can actually train Valor a little bit here. I should be able to. That's fine. I guess we could keep Mega Ether on there, but really, I'm chilling. I just like to have it on Ether, so I don't have to think about it later when I get a bunch of Ethers. You know what I mean? Thunder. Experience boost. That's not what I meant to do. I just killed Bell. Sorry. Sorry, Beast. Alright, so Thunder's pretty good. We have a lot of like fire boosts as well, so I'd like to get fire. And, you know, fire is goated in the right circumstances. Blizzard goated in the right circumstances. Thunder's just like kind of good in general. I want Thunder to be. Yes, Thunder's on B. It's on the right spot. I think. Therefore, I am. Experience boost is good. So the way experience boost works in Kingdom Hearts is you have to be in critical health to get the experience boost. So you have to be like in the red blinking state to get bonus experience. Also, you notice no enemies are spawning in this big area. It's because, like I said before, if there are other people in an area, usually enemies don't spawn. In this one, you might be like, well, Donald and Goober are following you around, but there is the wardrobe right here, as you can see. And because she's here, they aren't spawning. There's also an option I saw. There's a lot of, I guess you could call them quality of life features on the C generator, and one of them was like wardrobe never wakes up, and I was like, what? That's no fun at all. Like you're completely skipping your chance at the 2 cycle, you know? Which I was not anywhere close to the 2 cycle this time. Holy shit. The 2 cycle dream. Alright, we are going to try to level up Valor here.
Give me strength. It's over. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. This is
Alright, Valor level 2. Nice.
yeah. 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 It's over. This is it.
We got some good stuff on Valor there early.
Back off.
Another high jump level, love that. Love that for us. Hold on. Did you sub to me, Corey? Because it didn't show up in my notifications. It says I have a sub point, which is weird. It didn't show up in my notifications if you did. I did sub. It was during the intro. For some reason, it never showed up in the notifications. That's weird. Twitch. My activity feed doesn't say. It says there's nothing here. I literally got a sub, bro. Come on.
Please hurry and be quick about it.
Is this spot?
Spot scrolling,
I think this'll do the trick.
as per usual, in this Ponce troll.
Yeah.
I don't know if this can be enough time. This Spot's
I think this'll do the trick.
Giga trolled us on that first box.
Yeah.
Should be fine. We should be fine.
Is this
I
the
think
spot?
this'll do the
Alright.
trick.
If you're fast enough, you can grab those chests while you're doing the mini game. But I never feel like I'm quick enough with it, so I just kind of go back for them. I've seen people do it though. It's kind of slick. It's kind of slick. I cannot deny. Kind of. Uke Charm, let's go. That is pretty good. You love Chicken Little. Okay, dude. Alright, Sora just flipped out. I was trying to open this chest and he killed everyone. Aerial dodge level up. We love to see it. I don't know if this tech still exists, but it used to be if you were in combat and you got a level up to a growth ability, if you paused and unpaused, then it leveled it up, even though you couldn't go into the menu. That was weird. Like, took him a second to get into this phase. Oh no, that's not Chicken Little. I'm fucking stupid. That's Stitch. Even better, bro. Even fucking better. Chicken Little's a baseball charm, bro. I don't care. He says potions. We do not care. What we want is that. I'm going to do our abilities. Donald got Thunder Boost, which is never going to be used on him, but you know, not as well. As we know, he's not going to be able to get Thunder. Bruh, move out of my way, bruh. Alright, we're gonna fight Darkthorn, because there's a good chance that he has something on him. Because we still have 2 item checks left. See how much faster we're moving though when our growth ability is like level 2 and stuff? It's kind of nutty. Alright, we can probably get Valor to level 3 here as well. Once we get into phase 2 of Darkthorn. Good old Darkthorn here. Dude, why is my attack so like ass? Okay. I think I have Thunder on the wrong thing, actually. I think Thunder's supposed to be on X, if I remember correctly, because that felt really wrong to hit. That felt really... my muscle memory automatically hit X when I pulled out and tried to hit Thunder, so... I think I have it on the wrong button. Alright, Valor's level 3, didn't give us jack or shit. Thanks for nothing. I don't know this boss had so many damn moves, bro. Lamp Charm, okay. So now we did get Genie. So we're just missing one thing. We could get it here though at the end of this fight. No. Okay, so hopefully we don't have to go back there. Hopefully we don't have to go back there and fight Zelda is all I'll say. Alright, we have nowhere else hinted. What are we doing? Land of Dragons. You know, I should probably actually not have done this, but, you know, it's too late now. Already here. Thanks for the ether. I was just like, oh, we can get some early checks. But I'm actually, yeah, I'm just gonna... I wasn't gonna leave after this, but I'm just gonna leave now. Alright, we're gonna go to... Hollow Bastion. We're gonna head to Hollow Bastion. Then after Hollow Bastion, if we still don't have anything, we're gonna go to Twilight Town. So Hollow Bastion first, then Twilight Town. No specific reason, I vibe checked myself and I was like, you know what, I want to go to Hollow Bastion before I go to Twilight Town. Alright. Hello, Bashed thy Tion. What'd you call me? Let's see if we get anything good here. Alright, so we're a little bit into the run. We're going through the motions. We're going through the oceans and the motions, as it were. So earlier in the week when I said I wanted to stream at least 2 days, possibly through this week, I didn't get to stream during the week. Unfortunately, some shit happened. I D&D on Friday, so that day was already taken up. You know, that was already pre-cocked. that ain't gonna happen. But Thursday I wanted to stream Kingdom Hearts Run. And I ended up trying to, and I literally set everything up on Thursday. Like, I got everything set up with the randomizer, with all the, live split, everything. I got everything set up, everything done. And I was going to stream on Thursday, and then I got really fucking sick. I felt like complete and utter shit. And so, like, it had to be because of something I ate. Because that's the only explanation I can have for it. Got to put thunder on the right thing. I should be in the air. Because I have Magnet Burst. Okay. Slide dash, not bad. Yeah, I got really sick on Thursday. So this might be my only stream this week, like I said. But tomorrow, I might try to stream. Try to force myself. And by force myself, I mean just stream because I want to, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 feels so good. It does. That's part of the reason why. I think I wouldn't say Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best in the series magic-wise, but it definitely feels the most consistent, I guess. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 has some really nice magical abilities that you can use in it, and that feel really crunchy and nice. But because of the way Kingdom Hearts 3 is, a lot of the fights feel less consistent than Kingdom Hearts 2. So, yeah, that's just a Kingdom Hearts 3 problem in general, though. And Kingdom Hearts 1 obviously has good magic. I mean, Stopka feels weird, but it's also like a really good magic. Like, it feels weird to use those because sometimes you use Stopka and then they're like, okay, I didn't do anything except pause my game for like 6 seconds. You're like, what was the point of me using Stopka? But also, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 has a lot of like magic world puzzles that Kingdom Hearts 2 just doesn't. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 really focused. Cure element, there you go. Kingdom Hearts 2 really focused on the battles, and because of that, the battles feel so fun and like crunchy to do, and like everything about battling in Kingdom Hearts 2 feels so awesome. Unfortunately, where Kingdom Hearts pulled back on was the world design and like kind of interesting things, because like there's way less world interaction with Sora, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, almost every world you had weird stuff you could do with the magic, where you can be like, oh, I'm going to cast like fire on this fireplace to make a fire. You can do that in Kingdom Hearts 1, like in every world there's weird funky stuff like that. Where in Kingdom Hearts 2 it just doesn't exist. And that's because they really focused heavily on the combat and trying to make it feel as good as possible, and they did. I think that's a big thing. But like going back to Kingdom Hearts 1 and like watching videos about it and like seeing stuff about it, it's like Kingdom Hearts 1 really had a lot of like that creativity in its worlds itself, whereas Kingdom Hearts 2 expresses that creativity through its combat and like how you can approach combat from so many different ways and how slick and smooth-line and amazing the combat feels. Kingdom Hearts 3, I feel like, tried to almost go back to how Kingdom Hearts 1 did it. No, that's right. Talking first. I almost go back to Kingdom Hearts 1 did it, but still try to have that Kingdom Hearts 2 like slick feeling combat. But I think in a way the worlds are too big in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it makes it kind of almost feel weird. It's weird to say that, but it makes it feel less than the other two games, which kind of it's kind of unfortunate, because I really want to go back to Kingdom Hearts 3, especially now that Expert Mode's out. I haven't done any of the super bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3. I really want to go back and try it out. I did try Critical when it came out for like a little bit, up to I think the first what's it called? The first Olympus boss, the Colossus, and he used a roar that instantly killed me that I couldn't see coming, and I was just like, maybe later. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you have to know that move is coming, basically. And I didn't feel like putting up with that with Kingdom Hearts 3, basically. So that was just how it was. Hey, we got no hints there. Onto Twilight Town. Kingdom Hearts 358 speedrun win. And I played it on the channel before. I do have a stream of it. That's what I'll say. Or a couple streams of it, I think, because I played the whole game. Speedrun, though, I don't know. That game's a little rough around the edges. I do like the game a lot. It's obviously a very personal story that Nomura wanted to tell. Like he got this idea for a story and was like, I need to tell this story. Gameplay-wise, it can be a little rough at times. It's basically building up to whatever that shit's called, where you get like Super Saiyan Roxas. Essentially, it's basically trying to build up to that in every fight so that you can just use it and cheese till the end of the fight. So, the one thing 358 does have over other games that I think I'd love to see return in a future Kingdom Hearts is like it has that multiplayer mode where you can play as all the different Organization 13 members. Really fucking cool. I'm shocked that they haven't done something similar in one of the later Kingdom Hearts games, because it just feels really cool to like pull out these random, Organization 13 members and be like, oh, I can play as them now, Even though I'm sure they all aren't designed the best, as well as like the main character. That's not the point, People don't give a crap about design in that aspect unless you're doing a fighting game. Funnily enough, this is a fun fact I always like to bring up. The Kingdom Hearts 2, one of the main guys who designed the Kingdom Hearts 2 combat, later went on to go and do what is it called? Dissidia? Final Fantasy Dissidia, the fighting game, which initially, if you don't know, was supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts fighting game. Where different Final Fantasy members and Disney members fought each other, but Disney said, you ain't making fucking Mickey Mouse beat the shit out of someone or get the shit beaten out of them. No shot. So they ended up swapping it over to a Final Fantasy game instead, and the main lead, who I wish I remembered his name, Report 7, Pride Lands has 4 important checks. Fuck! God damn it. But I remember I said we don't want to go back to Pride Lands, but they just told us we might have to go back there. Anyway, the main lead, I forget his name, who did like the combat design for Kingdom Hearts 2. He was on Nomura's team, and then when they went to do Dissidia, he split off from Nomura and went to do Dissidia instead, because Dissidia was originally supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts game, but then they, splintered it into a Final Fantasy game, and so Nomura went back to doing Kingdom Hearts, and he stayed on that, and so that's where the Dissidia games come from. So that's why if you think Dissidia is a really good fighting game, you should be thankful for Kingdom Hearts, is all I'll say. We might have to just fight these guys. Because it doesn't look like they're doing a lot of damage to us. This is another fight where you can end it by getting hit a lot, but it doesn't look like they're... Yeah. We're just gonna get some EXP, I guess. I need a new level, and you look like just enough EXP. You know what I mean? Any gamers in the chat? Hey, is there any gamers in the chat? Hey, the cake is a lie! Dude, I still think about that comic. That comic is... If you don't know what I'm referencing, there's a really old comic from... I forget what it's from, but it's one of those old internet comics that made the rounds, the old gamer internet comics, and there was a bunch of characters standing in a party, and they're like, well, this party's really great, but I wish there was a way we could identify all the gamers at the party. And I wish we could find out where the other gamers are at the party, and one of the characters just yells, the cake is a lie! And then or no, they said something like, man, this cake tastes really good out loud or something, and then somebody else at the party screamed, the cake is a lie! And I was like, yeah, we found the gamer. We found the gamer. Oh, dude, those are the days, man. Yeah, about that comic gives me stomach ulcers. It's so good too, because it's one of those like poorly drawn old internet comics where they just had the characters stand there for 4 panels basically and just stand there and their faces change and nothing else. It's pretty damn good. This thinking about it makes me laugh every time. That comic's so fucking funny to me. Not for its intended purpose, you know what I mean? It's not funny for its intended purpose. I'm not like, yeah, dude, gamers love the cake is a lie, gamers. Alright, I'm not that stupid. Come on. I'm ironically laughing at the No, I didn't. I don't actually think it's funny.
Gather.
The old days of gamers for coma. Shut up, Donald. I don't want to ever speak to you again. Okay. You disturb me. Your presence disturbs me. The fact that you are a living being disturbs me. How something like you can be alive, okay? So fuck off, Donald. Don't ever speak to me again. Alright, anyway. Sorry about that. Just had to deal with one of my coworkers.
Gather.
Really?
Gather.
Whew. I do have... Oh, shit. I gotta wait. Let me try that one again. I do have a video idea based off of something that's supposed to be getting delivered today. There's a book I really wanted to read for the longest time. I mean, longest time, I mean, not that long, but it did get delivered today. Give me a moment, chat. Donald Duck would be a terrible coworker? So fucking true. Hold on. Pause the damn timer. Give me a second. Just add... Nope. Get out of here, Brandon. Go to the bottom of the list, please. I just want the sound to be in here. So we can hear sound while I do this. Okay. 1 second. You're back. You're back. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Me. fix my hair there real quick. So hey. So look what we've got here. Look what we've got here. It's a hardcover because I hate soft covers. It's a video idea I've had for a bit. I don't think I've seen anybody else do this kind of thing before. But what I have here is Musashi's Dokudo, which is the way of walking alone, is what that is. Ad break starts in a minute, you fucker! Musashi's Dokudo, which is, if you don't know who Miyamoto Musashi is, he is widely renowned as like one of the world's greatest of all time sword fighters. He was a samurai in Japan, and he wrote his more popular work is The Five Rings, if you've ever heard of that one. But he also has this one called Dokudo, which he finished 7 days before he died, at the age of 61, after going through 60 different life or death duels. Well, I don't know if all of them are life or death, but 60 different duels. At least a lot of them are life and death. It's called The Way of Walking Alone, and it has 21 precepts. And I thought of a video idea where I wanted to read this book. And I thought of, like, what if I read through the book and did a ranking of the 21 precepts, like, by which ones I think are the most applicable to today? Like, so, like, the 21st one would be, like, the one I think is the worst, like, advice for today, and then it move the way up the list all the way to which one I think is the best advice for today. So that's the idea I had. So I'm going to read through this book. It's a translation of all of his 21 precepts, as well as kind of a breakdown by multiple different authors where they kind of go through like what he means by what they assume he means by his different precepts, and like why they think how they think it applies to different kind of things. So yeah. So that should be interesting. That should be an interesting video idea. So yeah, I got this today. Yeah, should be interesting. Just. But yeah, I don't know. I was just looking at something, but basically how it works is he has the different. I don't know if this is coming up on stream. Hold on, pull back up my OBS. I'm just waiting for the ad break to end as well, but basically it has his different precepts, and each one is like, here's what his precept is. And then it has the different authors like take a different stance for like how the precept should apply to your life, that kind of thing. It's kind of an interesting read. Because originally the precepts, I don't think... Hold on, let's see. I don't think the original precepts really had a lot of descriptions. Yeah, no, they didn't. It was just him writing down like 21 things. So the point is, I'm going to read through this book, go through different precepts, go through the different ideas of what people thought of the precepts. Because I have it's like 5 or 6 different perspectives from 5 or 6 different authors or people. I don't even know if it's authors specifically. And then kind of go through it and like see what their perspective is, and kind of draw my own perspective and be like, hey, this is how I think this applies to the modern day. How applicable I think Musashi's advice is for the modern man. That kind of thing. Should be fun. Should be a fun read. And the ad break's over. Okay, so I'll be right back again real quick. But yeah, that should be a fun video idea that I just kind of thought of. So we'll be right back again real quick. I'll go put this away. Best viewers. No to fake user lab. No to fake user lab is giving me a fun little thing. Let us make sure that he's reported and then banned. There you go. Note a fake user lab. Okay, I'd like to go back to my chat. OBS, please. Why can I not? Okay, that's really cool that OBS does that. That's really cool that OBS blocks the whole thing so I can't click off of it. Okay. We're back. Ooh. Alright. Did you know? Best viewers already in the chat. Damn right! Holy. So did you know, let's resume this real quick. Did you know? Okay. Stick with me here. I figured out the reason why I'm streaming so many kilobytes per second to Twitch. It's because Twitch updated their stuff, so now you can stream at a higher bit rate, but send multiple streams if you have really good internet. So you don't have to rely on Twitch's end, so you can actually do 1080p 60 FPS now without having to worry about like people coming to your stream and not being able to watch your stream. Which is really fucking cool. I didn't realize that was what was happening. So, yeah, I might be streaming at 1080 60 FPS here soon. I might try streaming it out. Because, that's cool. They allow you to send out the multiple packets now. And that was the reason why when my stream went down, it like had the issues. Because for some reason, it said that I was still sending those multiple different things, but I wasn't. So... But it's kind of cool that they changed that. Back on the topic of books, though, I've actually been reading a little bit more books now that I've been a little bit more books now that I've been moved back into my parents and I've been making money. I've been ordering some more books. People really fucking sleep on nonfiction, huh? People really pretend like nonfiction's bad just because it's real life. No, not true. Not true. As is evidenced by me talking about Dokudo and how excited I was to probably make a video on that. Where do I want to go next? Why are the only hinted places Beast fucking Castle, which has one for Zolden probably, and then Pride Lands, which I definitely don't want to go back to right now. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's go back to here and actually go through it a bit. Yeah, I've been reading more books. I was speaking about nonfiction. One that I've been reading is Artists Who Change History. There's a lot of really cool artists in it. Who, believe it or not, supposedly change history. And it's really nice reading like through some of their stories and how they came about doing what they're doing. But also like knowing like upcoming artists and being like, ooh, I know like I have two artists before I get to Hieronymus Bosch, which I know because he's a big inspiration for Berserk's author Kentaro Miura. He was a big inspiration for like how he did his artworks and stuff like that. How detailed they were, because Hieronymus Bosch, if you don't know, he's a very detailed Renaissance era painter. Who told you that? An artist. Listen, man. He's a very detailed Renaissance era, or pre-Renaissance era painter. So I have an upcoming chapter with him, which I'm looking forward to. There were some others that I've read about. There's some others like recently read the chapter on Donatello, which was really fun. If you don't know, he's a very accomplished statue maker. So he makes the statues. And he's also the namesake of a Ninja Turtle, which is, you know, some might consider more important in this day and age. But it's a fun read, and as somebody who aspires maybe to one day be an artist who changes history, it's a fun read to see like how they went through their lives, like doing that kind of stuff, and how the world was, and like it's also like a nice really peek into how the world was back then when they were around, and how it viewed like artists and that kind of thing. How like these days artists isn't, it's a profession that you can do, but it's like not it's hard to say it's not appreciated, because there are definitely people appreciated, but like younger artists who aren't accomplished yet aren't really given like any kind of respect or anything like that. Whereas back in the day, there were a lot of younger artists who were like, you're still like, yeah, so you're an artist, you know, that's your job, that's your day job, you know what I mean? It's interesting seeing that kind of different dichotomy where it's like, you know, you went to art school was considered just as much of a thing as like other trades and that kind of thing. So it was like back in the day. Yeah, we'll see how that Musashi video goes. The plan is to kind of make that and put it up either on the oh, screw that one up. Put it up either on the second channel or, you know, on the edited channel, or you know, make its own channel. Which is, it sounds like a fucking weird thing to say, but I thought about like the second channel is intended to be like me editing streams and like other like wacky things and me playing games and that kind of thing. If in between like every couple of videos I have a video where it's just like a video essay essentially, that's not gonna get, that's gonna, first off, it's gonna ruin the channel's metrics. Second off, it's going to not get a lot of views by itself. So if I just do a separate channel that has like video essays on it, maybe that'll be fine. Then I'm like, how many videos am I planning on producing? The answer is like, not a lot, you know? So, is it even really worth making another channel just for video essays? The answer is probably no, but we'll see. We're coming to Dandelion Dragons and we've got nothing here. A whole lot of nothing. Okay. We got something there, and second reflect. Won't complain about that. Not upgrade. Did fight though.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Back off. Back off. Back off.
So that was one. This is our first item off of levels. So yeah, levels can have items just like worlds can, up to level 50. This is our first item off of levels. It's a pretty good item too. Our second reflect. For the Battle of 100 Heartless. No. Nah. It's also without. Oh, you're saying that one was the Battle of 100 Heartless? Eh. Let's see it. Do we want to fight fucking Dickhead? The answer may surprise you, parentheses, no. I don't think I'm gonna fight... What's his face? I don't know the skip to skip him and go through to the throne. I don't know the skip for that, but I also don't want to do it, so yeah. We're gonna go here and set up Space Paranoids, just so I have it for later, for if I want to grind out. Grind out levels in Wisdom form, even though I also have Disney Castle set up, but you know. This is good for a one-time try. Guard. What do we want guard for? Port 4. Port Royal has one important check, really? Okay. So we're gonna go to Port Royal and try to knock out that important check really quick after here. Hopefully it'll be early. Because there are some early checks in Port Royal that we can just kind of knock out. Let's just do this little mini game fished. But yeah, Port Royal can be really good for us, or like if it just gives us the item early and then we're like, okay, we're done with Port Royal, we never go back. Or it can be really bad for us if the game decides to troll us and put it after the Heartless boss, which would be really bad. It would be really bad if that happens. Okay, well, at least it was something. Hey, you know, we've been going through all these places with nothing to show for it. At least it was something. We're information bereft here right now. Alright, let's go to Port Royal. Hope, pray to God that it is one of the early checks. Because if it is, we don't have to go through this whole world. Please? Yes! Halabashin has 6 important checks, and we got fucking one of them? There's a hinted hint, meaning Halabashin could have a proof. when you see that red, the red number, that means it's a hinted hint. So I don't know why it has like the red star though, because it used to just be like blue. Just really thought about show checkout. Options. Image visuals. Game progress icon. No. Simple version icons. That did not look good. It did not look good. I don't know about you guys. Huh. I don't know what the red star means. I'm not sure. And I don't think I care enough to keep messing around with it. So, yeah. But for now, I'll just assume it means. At least I'm assuming it means there could be a proof there. I think that's what it means. I just don't know why it's like a red star. To me, that indicates like, oh, there's something left here, but Agrabah still has a red star on it, so I don't know. We are. What are we doing? Alright, Halabastion has 6 important checks. The Halabastion fight right now is really fucking ass, though, for us. It's really dookie, because we only have normal magnet. So it's really bad for us. Kind of don't want to do this fight, but you know what? It's 6 checks. Why? No. Because after this is a fight that I definitely can't do right now, so I don't know why I'm... I would essentially be doing that fight for 2 checks, so no, we won't be doing that. Although I guess it opens up Cavern of Remembrance. How much of Cavern of Remembrance can I even do, though? I have Stitch. I'm not doing that right now. I need a little bit more before I gung-ho into Cavern of Remembrance. There'll be a lot of me dodging around and just being annoyed. And I'd rather just not put up with that, you know. We're going here because we haven't gone here yet. Where is everything? We have 17 checks so far? Like, that feels so... We have half of the reports and we don't know where fucking anything is. Like, is that just a little crazy to me, or is that crazy to everybody? You know what I mean? A little nutty. We got light and darkness, so we can try to get final form early. Fire element, okay. Finally got fire. It's pretty good for if we get final form, especially, but, you know. We'll see if we try to do light and darkness cheese. I might end up doing that just because final form can't be on other forms, meaning it can't be, if we get another form, like we can't just level it and hope that it's on there, you know what I mean? Torn pages, that's our first torn page. Okay, so far, I'm feeling decently good about us coming here. Just for the fire and the torn pages, that's 2 checks already off of the board. So I'm feeling good that we got those.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
I don't know why he doesn't. He usually attacks you there and you just kind of reflect it and you're good.
That's it. Farewell.
Nothing on level up.
That all you got? That all you got?
We are level 18 now. It's every 2 levels as you get a chance to get a check.
That all you got? Feel the heat. That all you got?
That's crazy that I missed him.
Feel the heat. That all you got? Take that. That's it. That all you got? Feel the heat. Farewell.
Okay. It's fine if you want to make us take as long as possible, I guess, game. I feel like we're missing something that lets us go. Lets us just pop off, you know what I mean?
Farewell.
Question is it in simulated Twilight Town? Is it in the world that never was? Is it on drive forms? I don't know. It's in... I'd like to get limit form before we head into simulated Twilight Town. You know, it's always you always love to have limit form before you head into simulated Twilight Town. But there's also the real possibility that that just doesn't happen.
Farewell.
There's Serb down. We're gonna go up to... maybe we're gonna go all the way up to the Hydra fight. We might... Depends if we get something good for it, basically. But we might go all the way through this world, basically. No, I won't do the Hydra fight. I'll do the PaCt fight, though. I'll go up to the PaCt fight. Just because the Hydra fight, it's really good if we get... Valor form, not Valor, Master form. So I'd like to have that in case Master form is acquired. Although I guess we can just do Master form farming Twilight Town if we, but that's, well, I want to get final form so we can get to the point where we get Master form farming. These are the things I like to think of. This is why I like the Kingdom Hearts 2 random, because it gives you things to think about. It's not like, I really like, what is it, Zelda randomizers as well. But Zelda randomizers are very rigid, unless you know, like, a lot of glitches. It's like, Zelda randomizer is like, okay, where do I go to get, now that I have the hook shot, where do I go? You know, I go here, 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 these skips are, these checks are unlocked, blah, blah, blah. Kingdom Hearts is like, okay, how good am I... Now that I have these tools in my tool belt, how good am I to get through this area, essentially? That's kind of what I like about Kingdom Hearts 2's randomizer a bit more. It's more about skill and less about, like, rigid. Do you have the check needed for this? Now, there are some points where it's just, do you have the check needed for this? But a lot of the points in Kingdom Hearts 2 is, are you good enough to get past this with the current tools you have? It's kind of fun in a randomizer. And so we're gonna figure out where we need to go for what we need to do, essentially. Owned. Honestly, owned. That guy just got owned. That boulder just knocked me into it and made it so I didn't take damage. That's pretty cool. Do people do level 1 versions of rando runs? I'm sure there are some crazy people out there who do that. I'm sure. I feel like it would be less fun though, because you're not looking for tools. You're just looking for the 3 proofs. You know what I mean? Like Kingdom Hearts 3 or Kingdom Hearts 2 rando, you're looking for the 3 proofs. And you're also looking for the different tools so that you can go and beat stuff, and like levels that you can beat stuff, that kind of thing. Where it's like if you're level 1, you're not really looking for. Maybe you are looking for those tools. I don't know. You know, maybe it's just fun. Maybe because you're level 1, but you can still get like, you know, magic and that kind of thing in the rando. Maybe that's the appeal to it. I don't know. Some people for sure do it though. I'm almost certain. Nobody I know, because, you know, I like to keep in the company of sane people. I've never done a level 1 run myself, which I really should. I really should one of these days. What I need to do before that, though, if I stream Kingdom Hearts, you know, more in the future, one thing I want to do one day is go through, because I've beaten every single super boss in Kingdom Hearts 2 at some point in my life, besides Lingering Will. But these days I don't feel like I can beat a lot of the super bosses just because it's been so long. So even in a lot of the randos, I don't put on a lot of the super bosses. Like I said, I only have Absent Gilliwetts on, I think. I don't think I have anything past that. So no Sephiroth, no like refights or anything like that. Where in my opinion, I should be able to do those bosses. I just need to get better. But, like, I even get caught up on, like, Zigbar and stuff like that, which is just a normal base game boss. He's a hard boss in the base game, but, like, I shouldn't be getting caught up on that bozo.
How's this for you?
That was rude. The Heartless just like hit me right as soon as I landed. Alright. We're done with Olympus for now. We're set up for the Hydra whenever we get Master Form. I'm gonna go 100 Acre real quick. Just to get these early checks at 100 Acre. Since we got 2 pages. 2 of Slenderman's funny pages. We're just gonna go through here and pick these up real quick. That's crazy. I thought torn pages couldn't be in the 100 Acre Woods. Oh! I've learned something new. Maybe on the new randomizer settings I can. That's crazy. Okay, so I didn't know that. Huh. I'll have to check to see if that's a setting, because I kind of don't like that being in 100 Acre Woods. Because the whole point is, like, you get the pages elsewhere, and then you kind of come in here. And if they're in here, that means, like, I'm afraid any time I get... Before I even get any pages, I should be checking in here, because what if, like, every single one just, you know, collides into itself? So typically you like to get 4 pages before heading in here, but now that I know that pages can be hinted in here, I don't know, because the fourth page is a cave, which has like a lot of checks in it. You want to be able to go through this as much as possible at once, basically without having to return back here time and time again. Also, the randomizer, this is one thing I do like about the randomizer, is that it has all these minigames sped up, which I kind of like. I'm a big fan of this. Just because these minigames are kind of dumb. Also, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is this Just this board, you know, kind of telling information. I don't know if that should be there or if it should be somewhere else. I don't know. So I've been thinking on it. I don't know if I've been also thinking about making myself an overlay for my streams, which would make the game a little lesser, but it would be easier to like see the different stuff related to that. So might be a good idea. I don't know. But yeah. Well, we'll see if I end up doing kind of like an overlay for games like this where I want other additional stuff on the side, like the that kind of thing.
Perhaps a bit more.
Gopher here. Gopher's the name.
My tummy rumbles. My tummy rumbles.
I am pretty.
Gopher's the name.
Thank you very much, dear.
I'm pretty satisfied with myself for the new intro screen. I spent a good chunk of time on it. I've always been an overlay fan, but I'm also old-fashioned. If I were to do an overlay, it wouldn't be
The name.
it wouldn't be for every game. You know what I mean? It would be for games like this where it has something. Because I like having the game be the majority of the stream. You know what I mean? Like. I'm the kind of guy who, when I pull up into a stream and I see that it's just like all overlay and like every 5 seconds there's like a notification up on the screen, I'm just like, hey, fucking get the hell out of here. But for games like this, an overlay might be beneficial just because, you know, I have something cover up part of the screen. Even though that part of the screen is not really an important part of the screen, in my opinion, it just shows allies sometimes. And a few other things from time to time, but like, in my opinion, it's not really that important. Also, 100 Acre Woods gave us nothing.
What fun.
But the most wonderful thing about Tigger is that I'm the only one.
The only thing you gave us was a page, which scares me. All the page does is scare me. There's a page in there. That means the next page we get, I'm just heading right back into 100 Acre because it might have the last page in there. What else have I not done? I'm just gonna do these 4 quick checks before the Roxas fight. So we don't have quick run still. So I don't think we do. We don't want that on if we're going to do Roxas, actually. Let's keep that off until I do Roxas. I'm trying to think, what else do I want to do? Pull in the chat. What world I should head to next? Okay, nothing. Plenty of nothing. I don't even have any forms beside Valor either. Like, if I had more forms... like, there's so much that I'm, like, waiting on forms to do as well. Alright, I'm gonna fight Guan Yu. I didn't want to, but... Is that even his name? I don't know why I'm calling him Guan Yu, because that's the fucking... That's the dude with the glaive from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Wow. That was a crazy attack. My defense is really high. No, it's only 13. What the hell? Let's fight this lad. Maybe he just has the same name, or maybe he is supposed to be the same guy. What is this guy's name?
Now you'll bow to me.
Think they'll tell us? Oh shit! I remember this scene happened. Get him! Shan Yu! Okay, I don't know why I just didn't skip the scene. So I wasn't being fully racist. Okay, thank you, thank you. His name just sounds similar, guys. You can overpower me. Alright. Glide! Hey! It's Glide. Hey Glide, how's it going? Welcome to the party, Glide. Ugh. So when I get Glide now, I'm like, okay, now I got Agrabah, but Agrabah's already done. There's nothing else to do there. And I don't want to head back here, because it's going to be the Riku fight, which I can't fucking do. He's going to beat my ass. Let's think. Okay. Similar to Twilight Town, don't want to fucking do it. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Twilight Town, we don't have anything on it yet, so I'm going to keep holding off on it. Hollow Bastion is #1 in the vote. Beast Castle, don't want to do it yet. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Definitely don't want to do it. Can't do it. Don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Alright, Hollow Bastion it is. Ugh, it's gonna be painful. At least now I have Glide, so it's gonna be a little bit better. But please. Yep. Yep. I can't believe I didn't kill him with the full combo there. I guess it's because my strength isn't really that good, and all of them had just been scattered, so I didn't use Magnet Burst, even though I think if I'd used Magnet Burst, I would have killed him there, because I just used Magnet Burst before, and they were all very far apart. I ended up not using Magnet Burst. Should be good. Okay. Whew. Whew. Easy peasy. Second try. Okay, this time that. Nobody moment. You know what, that fight's only for 2 checks. Let's just go in here. Let's just go in here first. I forgot Glide is not on because I died. Court 9. Well, number 1 says 5 important checks. You hate to fucking see that. Holy shit, that's awful for me. Oh no. Oh god, get in here. So that's really bad news for a guy like me. Cause I don't want to fight Roxas without Quick Run. We still don't have Quick Run. I don't even know if I can get in there without Quick Run. Speaking of. Yeah, alright, I think this is the end of that. We'll try to go to the 2 other checks. We're just missing tools. I'm missing tools in my damn toolkit. I'm missing my screwdriver. I'm missing my Swiss Army knife. You know, I don't got it. Because of that, I'm gonna. You know, this run's gonna take me a lot longer than it should. No. Oh, okay. I couldn't get out of the animation in time. I should really just be using the Stitch here. Hold on. My mic is muted the whole time. Sorry. Sorry, I was talking about. I was going over in my head where I'm going to go next. So yeah, we seeing suspicion we aren't getting under 2 hours today. Yeah, for sure. So we are not going to Pirates and Agrabah because they're done. We aren't going to 100 Acre Woods because we can't right now. We need more pages. Everything else we can theoretically do, except for Drive. We can't do Drive right now because we only have Valor form. So everything else we can theoretically do. What do I not want to do because I don't want to personally do it? And what do I not want to do just because of Drives is what I was questioning now. So I don't want to do STT, Hollow Bastion, and I don't want to do Beast Castle. I don't want to do Land of Dragons. I don't want to do Pride Lands. I don't want to do... That's it. Okay, so everything else I can do. Okay. So let's go through... We got Tron, Halloween Town, Disney Castle. Tron, Halloween Town, Disney Castle, Olympus Coliseum, and Twilight Town. We're going to go Twilight Town. It's going to be an annoying fight, but I think Twilight Town is where I want to go right now. It's going to be an annoying fight without Final Form. But I could... Hold on. This is stupid what I'm doing, but, you know, it is what it is.
Give me strength.
Alright, let's soft reset that. Did I just... Hold on. 1 second. I might have just killed the run, but... There is a thing... Let me look it up real quick. Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer. Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer... There is a... I have... Hold on, I might have just killed the run, because I'm stupid. There is a thing, soft reset, which is what I just used. Autosave. So autosave is a game for you, Andrew, so you should make at least one regular save, then if you crash your game closes. Hold this way. Autosave instead. Hold on. We're alive! We're alive, ladies and gentlemen! We're living! Holy... Woo! That scared the shit out of me. Okay. Wow. So thank God. So yes, that was 2 mods that I downloaded along with the randomizer. One of them is soft reset, which you just saw, where I soft reset the game because I didn't get the form I wanted, and the other one was autosave, which you just saw. Thank fucking God I downloaded that mod. All right.
Let's go.
Whew. No. So autosave, how it works is you literally just select loading a save while holding down select, and it loads your autosave. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat, ain't it? I'm actually gonna go... Hold on. I'm gonna go in here and put these on so I don't have to put these on every time I reload the autosave. Let's do this to fire. Let's do abilities. Light and darkness. Alright. So the autosave automatically does a save when you go into every room, is what it claims. So hopefully that will automatically save that there. So I don't have to worry about re-putting all that crap on.
Right.
Whew. That did stress me out for a second, though. So, like, if the autosave required me to save on that file, that would have been catastrophic, because there was no save I had for this file.
Give me strength.
I think it's a... Is it a 1 in 10 chance base for Light and Darkness? I just loaded the wrong thing. Hopefully it doesn't screw it up. If that does screw it up, then I'm fucked. I can't believe I did this to myself. I'm so dumb. Alright, well, the run's over. I'm so dumb, dude. I'm so stupid. Let's see where all this shit was. God damn it. I'm pissed off at myself. I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm pissing myself off now. I just wanted to put that on so it fucking didn't start the stupid Disney cutscene. Alright. Well, yeah, let's see where everything was. The hints are all fucking fucked up now, too. How annoying. I can't believe I did that to myself. What a fucking idiot. Incoming act break. You can snooze that one right off. Fuck off, Twitch. Stream's gonna be over in a second anyway. What a dumbass. Spoiler log. Let's go. Let's see. Ansem report hints. Twilight Town had 8 important checks. Okay. So it was, it was smart to go to Twilight Town at least. Land of Dragons had 1, so we're already done with Land of Dragons, right? I forget what the hint board looked like before I got absolutely ass blasted. No, I wasn't. There was something left in Land of Dragons. You can also just look where the proofs are. Proof. So we got the one on Agrabah. There was one in Hollow Bastion, and the last one was in Pride Lands. Okay, so fuck this game. The last one was in Pride Lands after Ground Checker, so yeah, like actually... Middle finger emoji. That's crazy. Proof of Peace was in Hollow Bastion, Cavern of Remembrance, Mining Area, Serenity Gem 2. So it was in... The mining area is the one after the 2 fights, so I'd have to go through both the fights in Hollow Bastion as well. Both the hard Cavern of Remembrance fights. Which I had stitched, so it wouldn't be that bad. I just needed, quick run and that kind of thing. It might have actually been... No, because it would have been before the area we had to glide, so it might not have been the last item in Cavern of Remembrance, but it was one of the ones towards the end. And it was fucking Ground Shaker, which is just so annoying. That's like one of the worst places for a proof to be in the whole game. It was at the end of Pride Lands. Yeah, you're right. That's so fucking annoying. How long are you planning on going on? Gotta start another run. What time is it? It's 6:30 and I cannot do another run. I have something to do at 8, unfortunately. I cannot do another run. That's annoying. I can't believe I did that to myself. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm annoyed with myself. All right, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I promise to stream tomorrow now because that was fucking annoying to myself. Hop on for an impromptu PaCt? Sure, if you want to. I mean, why not? Chapter. Depressing run end. And impromptu. There you go. That's... I'm mad at myself. Because it would have been really fucking funny for the final proof to be a ground shaker, and I went through the whole fucking game without doing ground shaker. Because it would have been a really long time till I did ground shaker. This would have been a 3+ hour run. This would have been 3.5 hour run. I'm mad at myself. Fucking mad at myself. Annoyed with myself. Pissed off with myself. Can't believe I did that. Alright, reminder to myself, whenever I want to do something like that, where I soft reset, I always save. I always save before it. Because even if I use the autosave... Because the autosave feature is there for if your game crashes, really. It's supposed to be like it's intended for... If your game crashes and you want to reload, the autosave should have your last place saved. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if Corey's already in the Discord. He is. How's it going? I don't know if I'd find it as good. Here, wait, let me look at... Because there's more I forgot to look at where the drives were, because that was the other thing that was pissing me off. Everything. Literally, if I got Limit, I could have done Simulated Twilight Town. If I got, Final, I could have done what I was trying to do there, or something else. Master was some other places, that kind of thing. Wisdom was 2 places, so it's like all the forums I was waiting on to do them, to do it easier. So let me just look real quick to see where all the forms were. The fake proof was on Wisdom Form. I know that because I saw that, which is funny. Made me laugh. Let's see. KH2 Rando. Seed. Spoiler log. Wisdom Form. Simulated Twilight Town. God. Final Form. Wasn't Disney's Castle? Okay, so I should have gone back. So, okay. So Final Form was behind Wisdom Form because I didn't want to go to Wisdom Form. Wisdom Form was behind whatever the fucking that form's called. Master Form was in Twilight Town, okay. Was it past Sunset Terrace AP boost? No, that was before the part where you farm Master Form. So I could have still farmed Master. And then Limit was in Twilight Town as well. So I had to go to Twilight Town. Would have given me Limited Master. Limit would have unlocked Wisdom for me. Wisdom would have unlocked Final for me. From there, yeah. So it was just do Twilight Town. So I was right. I should have gone to Twilight Town earlier. Annoying. That was an annoying seed, and it didn't help that I killed it. Oops. That is like one of top 3 like worst places for the proof to be in the game. Is at the end of Pride Lands. It's like awful. It's awful for it to be there.
You know, as a certified Kingdom Hearts randomizer, my expert myself, having partially completed one run in my life. Yeah, I can see that.
It's pretty bad. Well, it's because it's also the reason why I do Pride Lands early is because you can't use anything else that you get from anywhere else in the game there, besides like magic a little bit. And you also also in the second visit to Pride Lands, there's nothing. It's literally just the ground shaker fight. So you literally have to go through that whole world
for one item.
It's like 2 item checks, I think, after the ground shaker. Yeah, it's annoying. What the frick ever, man? What the frick ever, man? I'm not mad about it.
Listen. Is it really a first randomizer stream back if it's not something like that doesn't happen?
I mean, the last one was nice. I mean, the only thing that held me up in the last randomizer stream I did on stream was lightning. That was the only thing that held me up, and as soon as I got it, the run was over. And theoretically, I could have done it beforehand. So this one just treated me very, very rudely, very offensively. Whatever.
So sad.
Whatever, man. So you called me here on the day of my stream.
Yeah. I figured you still had some time, and your randomizer went to the pits, so I figured I could hop on, give some insight.
Yeah. About what? What you got for me? That's insight. Insight. Great insight from Corey that we have.
Honestly, I've just been chewing to talk about Naruto.
That's crazy. You called me into here to talk about Naruto. A series I do not like. A series I do not like.
Listen, all I can say is after reading the manga myself, it was way better than I expected it to be. And my expectations were pretty low.
Here's what I'll say about Naruto. The early parts are good. Other than that, I don't give a shit. So that's the area I'm approaching from.
That's also where I was. So, like, the reason I read through it is because I'm like, man, I really need something I can read at work. Something breezy. I don't really feel like rereading anything. And I'm like, oh, I know. I've already seen, like, the first, 200 chapters worth of Naruto, so I'll just start reading that. That'd be quick and breezy. And then I'm like, you know what? I finished what I already knew, the Naruto Prime stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep on going. And, like, immediately after the time skip, writing just takes a dive off a cliff.
Yeah, it's almost like it's fucking awful suddenly.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like, it's not even that all the events that happen are, like, poorly done or, like, like, bad. But it's just, like, the connective tissue, the overall vibe is just, like, absolute dog water.
Yeah, true that.
But then, like, after, like, 150 chapters of that, it suddenly picks back up and is, like, really good again.
Okay, I believe you, sure, man. You can hold that opinion. I'll defer to your knowledge on that one. I'm not gonna venture back into those waters.
That's fair. That's fair. See, and have you watched City yet? City the animation?
No, I did see it. I was looking on Amazon the other day, and I saw that it was on Amazon. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, it's on Amazon Video. So if you have Prime, you can watch
Yeah,
it
so
with
I might
ads.
pop it on there. I did. I have read. It is part of Sakamoto Days. So, like I said, before the next time we meet, I'll have read some of it, and it was true. I have read some of it.
All right.
I've read up to chapter 105. Which
105.
is right after they went back to school. Hashtag back to school. So yeah, the school infiltration where he disguises his wife, whatever.
Okay.
Right after that, and I didn't realize when I was talking to you about it last time how little of it I'd actually read. Because I was like telling you, I was like, yeah, I just got to the amusement park. I don't know how far in that was. Me when it's chapter 7.
Yeah, that's like sub 10 chapters.
Yeah, I was like, oh, because what happened is I was reading it on release, and I was reading it on release at the same time as like Kaiju number 8 and Spy X Family, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not fucking vibing with this. Whatever. See you later. I think that's because the early chapters are a lot different from everything else.
Yeah.
The early chapters, it's like strictly a comedy about like goofy ass and retired hitman fending off other hitmen.
Yeah, because it takes a while for like till you get to an arc.
Yeah.
I think the first like real arc is when you're you get to the testing facility, I think. The research lab. I think that's the first like proper arc.
Yeah, that's fair. It was pretty sick so far. I like it. I like how it's not treating assassination as like a good thing, but it's also not treating the people that are assassins as like morally reprehensible people outright. It's not like they're like the worst people of all time. So I like that aspect of it. Like I liked it in that lab arc where he meets with like some of his former colleagues, and they're like, "Yo, hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey," say hi to everyone for me, that kind of thing, and they just like left. I'm like, oh, it's like they're normal for a second. And it's like, but not at the same time.
It's good stuff. How do you feel about see, I'm trying to think. How do you feel about fat Sakamoto versus skinny Sakamoto?
I am of the opinion that I've held this opinion time and time again. Just keep him fat, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, and that one chapter I was a big fan of where it was like the underground nurse was like, he can pull off shit when he's fat too. He doesn't have to be a skinny boy. Obviously, the skinny boy is like the aura farming, like the one that everybody's like online is like, oh, poggers. But it's like a big thing that I hate in series is when they take a character, and it's almost the inverse of this, where they take a character and then they turn them into a mascot, and then they just become that mascot for the rest of the series. Looking at you, One Piece. Looking at you, One Piece and Chopper. Looking at you, like...
Chopper, no!
Looking at you, Tower of God. Is that what that fucking manhwa is called? That dog-ass shit manhwa. Where one of the three main leads is like a big old crocodile dude, and then he, like midway through the series, he has to disguise as like a tiny crocodile dude, and then he just stays as a tiny crocodile dude for the rest of the series, and it's like, what the fuck is... Why? Because they want to, like, change the character and turn them into a mascot essentially. So it's almost like the inverse here, where it's like he wants to change the character from his tubby, like goofy ass self back into the aura form.
Yeah, leave him the fat old man.
Yeah, let him be the fat old man. Or if he does, change back into the not fat old man, let him like go through something to do that instead of him just like, oh, Smoke's arrived and now he's thin again. As I'm like, come on, make him like go through
burn some calories real quick.
let him go through like an actual thing where he like burns off the weight instead of just being like a joke. It's like in the next day he's fat again.
So, so you finished the school arc. Okay, so you've already seen him go skinny again.
Yeah.
So, skinny mode being powered up Sakamoto, a little spoiler, is still the status quo up to present.
Obviously.
But we're maintaining hope that it loops back around to fat form being the way. We're maintaining hope.
I think that it's obviously it's going to be the skinny form, because that's like anytime you see any promotional material about the series and they're trying to like look how cool it is, it's always the skinny form. Like it's like people want to see that skinny form. They're like, it's when he turns badass. It's the equivalent of like like Seven Deadly Sins, where it's like the one character gets like a bunch of black shit all over him, and that means or like Super Saiyan, where they all got their hair spiked up. It's
yeah.
It's essentially the transformation into the more powerful form. It's like it's his transformation. He's become the more powerful form. As I get it, but
a big
at
part
the
of
same
me,
time, yeah, go on.
Yeah, a big part of my reading Sakamoto days is like, he's gonna stay fat at some point. It's gonna happen. They've set up this breadcrumb and they're gonna pay it off.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like in that chapter. I was like, oh, they're actually gonna do the thing that I think is what people should do, which is just like stick with the character design and be like, hey, this is who the character is. This is who the character is. If they change as a person, that's one thing. But if we're just like, oh, flip the switch, turn him into powerful mode, turn him into Super Saiyan mode, it's like, oh, huh?
Yeah. I will say, based on the overall quality of the writing, I do feel like that's something that they may bring back in the future. Like, finding more power through acceptance of his current self. That's, due to the quality of writing, I still have hope that that's where it's going to go.
It's been good so far, and I like the characters, a lot of the stuff. I like how you can clearly tell some of them are inspired by characters from other manga. Like his art style isn't great, but you can tell some of the characters are like inspired by like older manga. You can tell like the movie director dude is very JoJo inspired. He looks very JoJo in every single panel he's in. It's like, oh, it's very clearly inspired by JoJo. And a lot of the characters have that thing where it's like you can tell they're inspired by some other, manga or something, where it's like they're drawn like that. So.
Yeah, I think the one thing about the art style is that some of the proportions are really weird, but I didn't notice it until I saw screenshots from the anime. And then I went back to look at those chapters, and I'm like, oh yeah, Nagumo does just kind of look off sometimes.
Yeah, because he's not the best. And one thing I was worried about was early on, all the women look like the Rosie's cheeks, like 60s and earlier, like manga style. And I was like, is he gonna make every single woman look like this? But then he mixed it up and like changed them up a bit. So.
I don't know. There are some really good women characters in this.
Well, it seems like
not enough.
He's grown
really
as an author as the series goes on. It seems like he's getting better at the art alone.
Yeah.
So, and besides even like the storytelling aspect of it.
Yeah, my favorite character is actually a female one. She's dead, but my favorite.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Hey, you'll know who it is.
Spoilers.
The spoilers.
The spoiler. That's all for me. I haven't done anything else really. Boring eye life.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is I read through Naruto.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I said it's like one day I came into the call and said, "Hey, I read through Fairy Tail," bro. Like, we gotta cut that shit out. You know?
The first thing I'd say is, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, that's how I feel basically when you said that you were reading Naruto.
To be fair, reading something that's not that good is a very different level of time investment than watching something that's not that good.
That's true. That's true. You can do it at a different pace. So.
Yeah. If you came in and said I read all of Fairy Tail, I'd be like, "Are you okay?" If you came in and said you watched all of Fairy Tail,
Dude,
I'd probably take you
Fairy Tail on Amazon, bro.
Out of your misery.
Fairy Tail on Amazon. I might watch it at work. You know.
It's the way to do it.
That'd be crazy.
Oh, what are your thoughts on the Mega Victory Bell?
Yo, I'm big for it. Big for Mega Victory.
And it's big for you.
Exactly. It's a classic. You know, I saw people already complaining online saying, "Why is it another Goofy design?
Why is there a Goofy design for the Mega? Why can't they all be cool and epic and rad?"
Cringe.
I love it. I'm like, I don't know. I could maybe see the argument of, I wish they had revealed a cool one first before another doofy one, since the last one was also kind of doofy, but I don't know. I just love it. It's also like...
It also has the classic...
It's a doofy design.
Yeah.
It's a doofy design that's totally in keeping with the old... with the mega idea of, like, they're all tortured and in pain.
Yeah. I also saw people complaining there was another... Yeah. No, I agree. I like the aspect of it literally strangling itself so it doesn't... It's... Spit doesn't escape.
It's so smart.
But I saw people complaining about the aspect that it was another Gen 1 mod getting a Mega. And I wanna...
Hold the record right there. Hold the record right there.
So Gen 1 pandering is a very real thing that Game Freak does. But when we talk about Gen 1 pandering, what we're talking about is shit like the starters and Pikachu and Meowth and Mewtwo. We are not talking about fucking Victory Bell. Nobody's like, they're pandering to Gen 1 by giving Victory Bell a Mega. No, they fucking ain't. They haven't given Victory Bell jack or shit, bro.
Listen, let Victory Bell have this.
It's like this is not Gen 1 pandering. This is a Gen 1 mod getting a Mega. That's it.
Yeah. Gen 1 pandering is if the only new megas are Gen 1 megas. Like having two new megas that happen to be Gen 1.
And half of them are Charizard and Meowth and, and Pikachu. And...
Oh, I am totally gunning for 2 new Charizard megas. I want a Mega Charizard Z,
Charizard
and a Mega
A.
Charizard A.
That'd be crazy. I'm waiting to see, because I hope they give Zygarde a Mega. Because he's
oh yeah.
Because he's ZA, you know. It'd be really funny. It'd be crazy if they gave Zygarde a Mega and the Mega was him turning into like a single cell. And And his evasion shot up by like 3 stages or something. It was just like,
Oh my.
this is Zygarde's Mega. He's just a cell now. That'd be pretty funny. That's all I can say. Although if he gets a Mega, it's probably gonna be something fucking like he becomes the city. He becomes a whole city. Some stupid shit like that.
Okay, wait. Okay. Here's the idea, right? So, regular Zygarde already kind of has a Mega with the Zygarde Complete, right?
Mhm.
Right? So, what they do is they give the dog a Mega. They give Zydog a Mega.
Okay. What's it gonna turn into?
A bigger dog? Okay, honestly, I didn't think of it beyond just give the dog a Mega. I'll be honest with you, the brain didn't keep working after that part.
Well, I think it is an idea for sure. You know, I don't think it's a worst idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. Did you watch the actual spooky trailer?
Yeah, I saw it.
I hate YouTube, the mobile app, so much because of the way it auto shows you comments.
Oh, you get
So like,
spoiled
I'm
on it?
going to watch it. And the first thing that I see is just like in the little comment section, because it's like, you know, I have the self control to not like click on something that I
Yeah.
shouldn't, but I don't have the self control to not immediately take in text that's in front of me. So it's just like, oh well, there goes that element of surprise. I hate YouTube so much, man.
It's just trying to be a social media platform in the modern day, so you know, no big deal.
Shout out to PokeAim's draft lead videos where every one of the comments puts up spoiler shields.
You see,
I think they're the only... Oh, what I see?
see Worlds? What happened to Worlds?
Oh, yeah, the Koraidon mirror?
Defeated is the monster of the fire cat.
Oh, yeah, no, Incineroar. Man, Brute Bonnet in Top Cut.
I know, yeah, that was crazy too.
That's exciting. Brute Bonnet deserves it.
Debatable. I'm more of an Among Us guy myself, so you know.
Yeah, but a win for Brute Bonnet really is just a win for Amundus. Has your Switch 2 gotten back yet?
No, I haven't even sent it off. It's sitting over there on the fucking thing, so I haven't sent it off yet. When does ZA come out?
Oh
'Cause,
no.
should probably send that up for.
ZA is still a while.
They said 3 weeks about.
Oh, wait.
how long it takes, so.
Oh, wait, so have you been able to get your shinies
Yeah,
for the ruins?
yeah.
Okay.
Not the ones that come out this far, but I'll probably send it off sometime soon. I'd like it back before the end of September, September. We'll see if that happens.
Good luck.
Pissing me off.
Right? It does sound absolutely awful.
I mean, at least I can play it handheld, but
Yeah.
it's just annoying.
But it's not the same.
This Switch 2 is not the same. Anyway.
The video. Let's see.
Alright.
I don't think you care to hear about the Yuri anime I've been watching. I'll never.
Alright,
there's
well,
no freaking way I'll be your lover.
Alright, well, it was fun
Unless-
talking to you, Corey. We'll see you next time we talk.
All right.
Anytime, as long as you're not talking about whatever the fuck you were just about to talk about.
Listen. Yuri is a very important part of any man's.
I hung up on him. Alright, well, that was a fun stream. I still had fun even if I didn't get to finish the run. The run that would have fucking annoyed the hell out of me. this run, I'm sad that I'm angry at myself. I would have had the same feelings of internalized anger or whatever. The difference is it would have been because the game fucked me over, which I think would be more entertaining, in my opinion. I think that's more entertaining. But, you know, I fucked myself over like an idiot. Stream's over. Thanks for watching. Whatever, man. Missing the content is a tragedy. Yeah. There'll be other runs. And oh no, I didn't get to do Pride Lands Ground Shaker. Oh no. Shucks. Oh, I accidentally screwed up the run where I had to do Ground Shaker. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I'll just have to do a different Kingdom Hearts run sometime. I'll be here tomorrow though, like I said, because I screwed up the run. I'll be here tomorrow, probably streaming Avowed. We'll probably be starting that back up now that I can actually run the game. So, if not Avowed, it's gonna be something else from that list I showed on the last stream. But probably Avowed. Let's see if I actually have it installed. No, I do. Okay, so yeah, I'll probably do Avowed tomorrow. I had 7.5 hours of this shit on stream when it looked like dog turkey ass and ran like turkey ass, bro. There's no way. So I know they did like a roadmap as well. That's what I'm looking at right now. Apparently we're through summer 2025, which has mouse and keyboard support for Xbox. Oh, who cares? Fog of War improvements, more gold and crafting materials. Soul pods will now dispel illusions, unique gear improvements, cooking and crafting improvements, new NPC abilities and behaviors, new active and passive abilities, new unique weapons and armors, custom map markers. All that shit's apparently now in the game, so it's good that we took a break. Apparently in the fall they're going to have New Game Plus photo mode, new weapon types, changing appearance in the world, new character presets, more godlike feature presets. So that's going to be like more visual stuff in a New Game Plus. So I don't really give a shit about that. So yeah, tomorrow probably Avowed. I'll be starting over a new run of that now that I can run it. Oh, that made me. Alright, so yeah. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, Twitch, for not fucking imploding this time during my stream. Appreciate it. Yeah. And I'm gonna set up my stream next time, so I'm gonna stream 1080p 60 FPS, since I realize you can now you can send different things now from your thing instead of Twitch doing it. It's really nice. It's really cool. I really like that because I have good fucking fiber internet. Thank you, Twitch, for letting me do it finally for my ends. Twitch, when you let me handle more stuff, it's a lot more better. I might start dual streaming to YouTube as well, so we'll see about that. But I digress. Tomorrow, Avowed, 95% Avowed, 5% something else. Alright. See you tomorrow. Bye.